I'll tell a tale, yeah. Of Maccabees in Israel, yeah. When the Greeks tried to sail, yeah.
Well, the story of Hanukkah is an interesting one because there's really lots of stories to it. It's a story about freedom. It's a story about working hard and even standing up for important ideals. It's a story of a struggle for those ideals, and it's a story of a miracle. So
the story of Hanukkah begins when the Greeks come into the land of Israel, and some of the Israelites are thinking about, well, maybe we want to be more like the Greeks. And so they sort of adopt some of their culture. But then the other Jews, a lot of them did not want to take on the Greek culture. And suddenly, the emperor decides that he is going to sacrifice a pig in the temple. And as you might imagine, the Jews are not so happy. So a pig gets sacrificed in the temple is a big mess, and this creates the Maccabean revolt. So that's where we got the word Maccabee. So the Israelites, the Jews, come in and they revolt and they win. They take back the temple. But the temple had been desecrated, so a lot of the holy objects had been ruined, and were no longer kadosh, were no longer holy. And there was only a very small amount of oil left, sacred oil. And they thought that the oil would only last for one night, and the miracle of Hanukkah, as we tell it, is that instead of one night, it lasted for 8 nights.
For 8 days it kept on burning. What a
Hanukkah to me is a reminder of the things that we think are important and that we always have to be working to keep. The idea of freedom, the idea of standing up for ideals that others may want to forget, the idea of who we are as Jews, a part of the larger society, but different in some ways too, and how we are proud of those differences and celebrate those differences. That's what I love about Hanukkah. The gifts are nice too.
It's come to be a time that families get together, and it's like a warm and cozy holiday because it's in the winter time. And with all Jewish holidays, we get to eat good food and celebrate our uniqueness as a people and enjoy family.
You know,
Light the candles.
kids
Learn the prayers.
learn the prayers. It's a big one. Exchange gifts. Just bake some latkes. No,
Okay.
the jelly donuts.
Do you guys get presents on Hanukkah?
Yes. Yeah. My Aunt Bonnie comes.
Do you guys spend time with your families?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you light the candles?
Yes. Yeah.
Alright.
Do you play dreidel?
Yeah. Oh, I remember what it's called when the candles go on the menorah.
Good.
My family, just the kids do.
And that is the miracle and story of Hanukkah.